problem with the culture surrounding pregnancy loss is that a lot of women don't feel safe, don't feel comfortable sharing about their experience. And, many women feel unnecessary shame about this loss. They might feel embarrassed to, go back to the people that they had told about their happy news and share that the pregnancy has ended. And so women, myself included, a lot of times the natural inclination is to retreat within yourself after a loss and just shut, everyone out as much as possible. And while of course you are under no obligation to share this news with anybody, I also encourage you to just kind of look at why you're leaning towards not sharing, if that's what you're leaning towards. If you're not wanting to share because you're feeling shame and you're feeling embarrassment, I really encourage you to consider that no one is going to judge you. No one is going to blame you for this loss. I can almost guarantee that everyone that you tell will be solely focused on trying to figure out how to provide some solace, in any way they can. On the other hand, if you're feeling like you don't want to share right now because you don't feel like you have fully processed the loss, that you're still deep in grief, or you're nervous that people will say the wrong thing, and that could be really triggering for you, at least in the place that you're currently at emotionally, you might want to lean into that instinct and hold the information close for a while. And if you do choose to share, especially with people that you feel like have the emotional intelligence to know what to say, you could feel immense comfort afterwards. When I started to share it, I've mentioned this a lot in these videos. When I started to share, I learned that, almost every woman in my family had had a miscarriage. I felt so much less alone, because I found out that all of these women that I know and I love and I trust get it. They understood, where I was coming from, what I was feeling. And something else to consider is that choosing to share when you're ready can help to give other women the courage to share after they have the pregnancy loss. And you can start to shift the norm around, the culture of pregnancy loss from one of not sharing, of holding it in, to one of more openness and more connection. But of course, above all, please know that this is your personal decision and you need to do whatever you feel most comfortable with.